didn't eat almost shit till today, and today I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this stream, and then I'm gonna go to store and possibly McDonald's to get something to eat, because goddamn, I'm hungry. It's not according to diet. It's not according to possibly McDonald's.
Didn't eat since yesterday. Oh my god.
Goddamn, I'm hungry. Sorry, what did you say?
You didn't eat since
I
yesterday.
mean, I mean, I eat like a protein bar and stuff like that, right? So.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, fuck, man. It's like, I know it's not according to diet. It's not exactly healthy lifestyle, but Jesus Christ.
And we are live, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But Jesus, you know, sometimes you're. Sometimes, like, my problem is, you know, the only food, right, that you can get, which is already prepared, or anything that you can get, is most likely going to be unhealthy, right? It's not exactly my city, or let's just say, because it's a smaller country, smaller city, you can't exactly get healthy food which is pre-prepared, which sometimes pisses me off. But then again, you know, most of other stuff, it's super fine to live in a country like this. So, you know, I don't mind it. But food-wise, we could definitely be bigger. We could have more options.
Look at that classic David. First
classic
one,
David
as usual.
Bean. Yeah. Alex Arnaud and Maggie. Hello, Ella. Hello to you.
Is the sound okay for Alex, guys? Because we don't want to do the same thing as.
Oh wait, yeah. No. I've double checked. I've double checked this time. Like the last time we didn't do voice check, so that's why it turned out kind of shitty. Right now, if I listen to myself,
I've double checked.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm good. You know, I'm good. I think even the voice is good. I think so.
Okay, so we got one request.
Just gonna put it down a little bit. Okay, so I think we're good, right? I mean, we're definitely good this time. I'm not gonna embarrass myself in front of everyone. So yeah, as Classic David says, hello. Are you resting during the sideways band trading? Yesterday I did think we were going to 19k. Our 45k or 55k reaction is still on the table. You know, yes, during those times I am mostly resting, as you could say. Yeah, I am mostly resting, honestly. I haven't had much trades, and I even got stopped out on my long, right? I even got stopped out on my long. So yeah, I mean, there was no secret. I longed Bitcoin here, right? On 30k, wait, a little bit higher, yeah. So anyways, I got stopped out on this drop last night, so no 55k main TP for me, as I was planning to here. So right now, yes, we'll still see if that one is possible. I mean, I'm gonna tell you one thing. So yeah, because this is probably gonna be one of the biggest questions. So yeah, so we did quite a dirty thing. If you look at the Bitcoin, right, we slided right under the lows. We grabbed the liquidity, and I have no fucking idea why this didn't continue going lower, right? Because they somehow managed to save it in the last couple of hours on daily, right? Actually, let me go down hourly. Let's see what's whoops. Let's see what happened. Oh, come on. So yeah, they managed to save it in the last couple of hours, if I'm not mistaken, right? When was this? Like, okay, maybe a little bit more than the last couple of hours. But yeah, I was totally expecting that once we're gonna slide underneath here, we're gonna be sliding a little bit more, because most of the people would rack up their stop losses around this area. And since you do and grab the liquidity underneath them, in this case, you didn't grab much liquidity. I was thought that this is gonna be a lot more steeper drop than we anticipated. But you know, somehow it was only so small, and I'm like, quite frankly, a little bit surprised, you know, especially being such a low volume at lately. So I was pretty sure the liquidity is going to be stacked down here. So yeah, what we did is we did grab liquidity, we did close back in. So yes, I'm gonna have to say that 45 to 50k is, because of that reason, still on the table. But I'm gonna say at the end of the day, you still swooped the low, right? Let me see, wait, did you get a 4-hour close down there? No, even 4-hour close you didn't get it. So it was only 2 hours, 2, yeah. So I'm gonna say, like, even at today, even because you did that already, I'm gonna say you're probably bearish, right? This is probably bear market right now. Let's be real, right? This is probably bear market. So there are a couple of points where you can see we obviously have our big time frame areas, right? Like you said, 45k, you got 55k, right? I mean, those are the areas that still stand by the laws of price action, because you didn't lose a level. So yes, those still stand. But if you look at it more on a tinier picture, right, more on a smaller time frame wise, in this case 4 hours, what you're doing right now is what you need to be looking at for this in particular. Sorry, Jesus, I'm a little bit wooden today. So yeah, this in particular, and if you ask me why I'm wooden, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry as shit. I was just selling that to Arnaud. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, okay, so this is our mid area from this entire structure, right? This is our mid area. And as we swoop the low kind of here, you can see we swooped it low just by barely, but we did swoop the low to the left side a lot. So anyways, by just doing this, we now have to reclaim back to this area. This is now super important area for us if we wish to do something on Bitcoin. And you can already see there's no coincidence that we are exactly struggling in here, right? Because we are looking at the last 3-4 hourly candles, or even like you can say 4, are struggling underneath this area. So there's no coincidence on this one. Why are we struggling? This is exactly where we should be struggling, right? So for right now, I got 0 longs on Bitcoin, right? Let's just put it that on there. I got 0 longs on Bitcoin right now from this because I've just been stopped on this one. But let's just say if Bitcoin does, and let me just delete this back a little, make it a little bit clearer for you guys. If Bitcoin does break this area, let's just say this, and goes above it, I will be looking personally for a long and a little bit under this area, because you know you do have to do it a little bit on recent times, otherwise you get a shitty fills like we did on one of the past trades. So I want to avoid that. So if you do manage to break this area, then the next area I'm gonna aim for is gonna be 38, 39, gonna be up here. And you know, I'm gonna be looking for to get along here. Let's just say this is gonna be around my middle point, and then going to take it all the way to up here, which is going to be around 15%. And then if we go to 45, you know, it's going to be around 30%, or even in this case 55, you know, 60%. So yeah, in this case you were right, Classic David. I was fully expecting 24, 22 to 20 grand as well underneath that drop. I didn't exactly get it. But yeah, I mean, so far right now, we still got this opportunity right here. So it's not like anything was spent. Yes, I was stopped out for sure. But if it goes back in, I'm not going to be biased. I'm definitely not going to be biased. And even though I am biased in this game, like on like high time frame perspective, I'm like 80%, or probably I should be already 90% bear market. But I'm going to leave it out there as a 80% bear market confirmation, right? Because we didn't exactly get that daily close underneath here. I'm gonna say like this, that's most likely, yes, this is a bear market, and I won't go too crazy on longs, but at the same time I will not be biased. So even though if I do think it's a bull market, that doesn't mean I can't squeeze in some longs, right? I mean, you agree with that, Arnaud, as well, right? I'm not here.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to do.
It could be difficult, you know, to not have bias, because you want that juicy buy at 20k. But if it goes up, we need to open some new long on retracement. Anyway, so let's not get biased, guys.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, we used to be biased a lot, because it used to pay so much.
At the very beginning, at 10k, you know. Okay, no, it won't be. And then yes, it was definitely a bull market. So
So I'm gonna say at the beginning we were definitely biased a lot, but then you know you later found out, even though yes, being biased is not that bad, because you do make good money in crypto, especially because when crypto starts falling apart, or let's just say starts pumping or starts falling apart, it's usually very rapid. You know, these gains are very rapid, and if you're biased, you make good money, right? It's only the thing is if you know when to exit on time, or if you know when to switch your beliefs around at the same time. So what I'm gonna say right now at this point is I am not gonna be biased as much, because if I'm gonna be too biased, then yes, as Classic David said it before, a range like this, you won't be making much money in it. So yeah, obviously in a range like this, I'm not trying to make too much money in it anymore. And there's a very good reason, because everything from the top to the bottom has been tested multiple times, right? So whenever I start seeing that the range is being formed, let's just say inside of crypto, like we are having a range right now, what I usually try to do, is try to get trades on these first touches, right? This is usually when I will play most of my trades inside of a range. Then everything else that creates afterwards, like you can see, is most likely going to fuck you in some sort of a sense, right? So it's not going to be as accurate in the second touch. And even though if you follow this range, and let's just say after you swoop up the new low, you went for a short right here. Sure, yes, you did get a nice reaction from short right down to the middle, right? It never touched the bottom anymore, and then just went right past you and grabbed the liquidity. And after grabbing the liquidity on top, what did we try to do? We tried to long the middle again, right? And this time around, middle gave you zero reaction, right? Which is something you would expect on the first touch. but it's not really the first touch, because at this point you have touched the middle very, very many times, right? But you went down and you grabbed liquidity from under as well. So if you had a long from here, you got stopped here and you got stopped on the middle, right? So this is something, when the range is super used, you get to be stopped a lot more than what you get to be on the beginning of the range. That's what I'm essentially trying to say. When the range is fresh, like here, most of your trades are gonna work out perfectly, or they're gonna work out a lot of percentage of times, right? But as a range gets older and older and gets tighter and tighter, less of your trades are gonna work out. That's just how it is with trading, right? Because you drain the liquidity out of those trades, right? And you have to know a little bit more advanced price action. It doesn't get to be that easy, because if it was that easy, a lot of people would be making money, right? And it gets harder and harder exponentially. But saying that, there's still a lot of good trades to be made, right? I mean, one of the trades that we lately spoke of, or the last time we spoke of, was a trade on Ethereum. Even though, if I zoom in, you know, we got a little bit of reaction from here, right? Look at this. We just got a little bit, a tiny 4% reaction, even though this is very much worth it, because you're looking at a 7 to 8R or something like that, right? We had crazy good risk to reward ratio if something like this would have happened. And we took this trade because Bitcoin was hanging around here, I'm thinking, right? Bitcoin just broke out or something like this, or Bitcoin was around here, sorry. I don't exactly remember where Bitcoin was when that was happening. Anyways, I think it was like around here. Where was the previous stream? 16th. Yeah, so Bitcoin was around here. Okay. So yeah, we took that trade, you know, because the risk to reward ratio was super good. And this trade only needed to work out for us less than 20% of time for us to make profit. And which is something you're definitely going to do, especially if Bitcoin is looking like that, right? But in this sense, it sort of failed as well, because Bitcoin just continued to break down. You know, it just didn't give a fuck. It just went down and now grabbed liquidity. And now again goes for the same time. Even though if I'm gonna break the range here, yes, this is gonna be another one of my long spots. But why do I need to take it a little bit lower, like I said at the beginning? Because my fill spot has to be good. My fill spot has to be good. My risk to reward ratio has to be good. And if I'm taking it up here, I need to make at least more than 10R, right? I need to make this trade work for me less than 10% of time needed for me to be profitable, right? Because I really have to be. And sometimes, you know, when you play inside of those ranges and, you know, you fuck around yourself in those ranges, yes, sometimes you're going to lose 3, 4, 5 trades in a row. But when those trades, when 2 to 3 trades hit you in a row as well, you're going to make some very good money. This is where mentality kicks in, right? The stronger your mentality, the more you can play around inside of these charts. The less strong your mentality or less experienced you are, you shouldn't be playing around these charts, because this is exactly where you're going to make losses. This is the sort of a thing where you're going to make losses. Now, where you're not going to make losses is up here, you know, when you have stuff like this, you know, you break down the weekly, you short it, right? We shorted this, and this is first touch. We didn't fuck around enough. We just shorted it on first touch, bam, yeah. We made most of our money here, right? So again, this was our long position. If we just TP'd early, like we should have, and not waited for, you know, the 45K, again, we would have made nice money, right? And we could only play first touch and then go wait for something else. And during those points, after making this short and this long, we can then wait for this long, or we can make for a long or even lower, I don't know, wait 20K around here, yeah, or this long down here, right? Or you can again wait for these shorts, right? This short or this short, so you don't have to fuck around with ranges. And if you don't have experience, you just shouldn't be fucking around with ranges too much, especially as they get tighter and tighter, because those are most of the things where you're gonna make losses. But then again, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to fuck around, because the more you fuck around, the more you get to realize and you get to gain more experience. This is one of those things. If you're willing to risk money, then do it, right? You're willing to spend money, do it, but just don't do it with your maximum risk. Do it with like 0.5, 0.25, especially if you're training, right? So yeah, these small trades are going to fuck you around a lot at the beginning, but you might get a hang of it a little bit better or at understanding and everything at later on, obviously, right? So yeah, as you said yesterday, I did think we were going for 20K. I still think we are going to go long-term speaking. I still think we are going for 20K because, you know, swooping on here, like I said, you didn't get a daily close right here, but this is a pretty good indicator that they would presumably need a miracle to save this bull market, right? And I am like 80-20 at the moment, not fully 90-10, like 100-0. Okay, I'm never going to be 100-0 because that's pretty much bullshit, right? But yeah, 90-10 would pretty much mean a couple of daily closes underneath 30 grand, right? And possibly even a weekly close, and then I'm pretty much, yeah, set on my direction, right? But again, that does mean I'm not going to be long in 20K, right? That doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, do mind if that does happen. A lot of the alt trades are gonna be totally wrecked. So yeah, that's another sad thing that just happens when the crypto does something like this. So you gotta really be careful. Try not to have too many positions open, right? So yeah, so as your last point is, yes, 45 and 55k are still on the menu, but predominantly have less chance that they had before because you did what you just did, right? And we have to now keep a close eye on 35, 36k, then kind of did what I said on the beginning, how the plan should be like. Okay, now moving on, right? T-Fuel missed your buy area by an inch. Mind that mainnet upgrade is due 30th of June. Staking is introduced. These upgrades almost always make 100 to 200% the last week prior to release. Your thoughts? Personally, I wasn't watching T-Fuel a lot. Maybe I should have. Oh boy, it did miss by an inch. Damn it. But the rejection it's doing right now, it's still... Okay, so this is one of those things, right? So I chose to play this safe, right? So I chose to play this chart safe, but then I didn't choose to play, what was the video that we made? Or not, which coin was the video that we made?
It was, the last one was on Monday.
Yeah, which one's the coin name?
It was Quant.
Oh, Quant, yeah. So Quant, we didn't play it safe because back then it was still nice, right? Just goes to show why we should use tap trader. Look at that, right? Look at that scam wig, bam. So if you took the similar traders here, you would actually have a perfect fill, but here we didn't get so much perfect fill. But still, I mean, from this position, that was almost an insta TP. Let me see how many hours have we spent. Yeah, just enough. Yeah, just enough to fuck you out. It does hurt, yeah. But yeah, so same thing here, but then T-Fuel didn't do same thing, and it actually missed the buy area I'm seeing right now. Yep. I mean, honestly speaking, fuck, this is a really hard question, David, because I wouldn't pretty much how Bitcoin is looking right now. If Bitcoin does not break 35k area, I would not be pursuing a long in this at the moment, because this is not too bad. Like this is right now in this, right? I mean, you're sitting duck right in here, even on weekly, you know. This doesn't mean this is over, this pullback. Let me see it on 4 hourly. Normally I would long it here in this area right now, because this is the area you want to now hold, and you don't want to go lower than this area if this makes any sense, right? But also if the Bitcoin doesn't fail to break, I'm pretty sure this area is gonna break as well. So then I'm gonna move my red area a little bit lower again, because if it goes for a revisit, then it will surely be filled on the second try. Yeah, so it's gonna be like this, like that. So right now the buy area, for sure the buy area is down here, and this one you can buy if Bitcoin breaks 35k. Like there's nothing much more I can say at this point right here. If it doesn't break, you're most likely not gonna hold this, and you're gonna go down further, right? I mean, but if you believe in the bullish news, as you do, you know, you're the bullish guy player, a bullish news player, then I really don't know what to recommend you on those news, right? I mean, if you know that coin usually increases by 100 to 200%, and then it's a no-brainer buy right now. And it's a market smash. Right here in this position, market smash right now, you know. But that's only news-related base. Price action, definitely not, right? Especially if you're correlated to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, right now it's up to you, Classic David, on this one, bro. So Raven, USDT. Ravencoin. Pooh, this is dead. Yeah, we can say. Oh no, this is pretty easy. You can put this one on the list. We can make a video about this. It's a pretty nice area.
Classical.
No, yeah, you can see it on weekly. So what might happen? We might test this. But that's kind of harsh, you know. I'm not gonna say that. How much? 50%. No. I'll keep it here. That's the buy area. That's the buy, baby.
1 million question, where is the stop loss in that?
Yeah, well, you know, this is going to be an issue. But what I'm going to have to do is look at it from the left side. Why?
Okay.
Look at that stop loss. Yep, it's down here at -3 cents. Trading, you do it, it stinks. Wait, let me see now. Let me see from the left side. Wait, no, this is good. This, yeah. 13%, 13% just underneath this, so under 2 cents, oh no, a little 2.2 cents. So yeah, this is the buy area pretty much. That's the stop loss right down the middle, 13%. Not the best stop loss, but then again, the target is huge, 7R, or in this, yeah, around 7R, 6R.
We're gonna make a video on this one.
Sorry, what?
We're gonna make a video on this one.
Yeah, we could potentially make a video because this one is a good looking chart, for sure. Good looking chart. 54C trading team. Hello, Ken Meister. So you guys say bear market confirmed. Like I said, it's not 100% because you know you didn't close underneath this shit, right? Daily, at least daily, you didn't get this close underneath here. But I am fairly certain that right now recovery from this point would need so much volume, so much money. Then yes, I'm gonna have to be leaning towards more bull market, definitely more bull market. The bear market. Sorry, I would have to be leaning more towards bear market a lot more right now than bull market. Sadly, in this sort of case, you know, really can't do much when it comes to it. I mean, we tried our best, right? I mean, we stayed positive and everything, and we tried long in as well. But you can see direction clearly that we are lacking the buy pressure, right? And even though people think, wow, look at this, amazing, look how we bought up. Again, this bought up means absolutely jack shit if we can't even break this first middle resistance, right? And you can see for the last 3 or 4 candles on 4 hourly, we've been struggling with this area. And right now you're starting to fail slowly. You know, so what you're gonna do the next time is you're gonna be testing it deep, 31, 32k, and then yes, if you had balls, then yes, obviously you could go on like a 5-minute time frame and long it from down here, right? But again, what's the success ratio of that going to be if the overall trend is more on higher time frame, more aimed towards downwards? Well, your success rate is not gonna be high. So if you're gonna take a trade like this, it better be a high R or high yield in this case, right? It definitely has to be a high percentage rate. High money wise make, right? You're gonna make a lot of money out of it if you want this to pay off. So yeah. So you guys recommend sell everything? Well, I'll never recommend you sell everything, because if you know that I almost never sell everything, I hedge. I prefer, you know, not selling everything and taking shorts instead, so that you are always exposed in both sides, right? I mean, nothing is 100% at the end of the day. And yes, selling and buying at the bottom makes you the most money. Hedging makes you less money. But with hedging, we protect ourselves much better and we sleep better. And also our funds grow slower, but they grow a little bit more in like a steady streamline, right? We don't have this middle swings where sometimes you win, 100 grand, and then the other time you're gonna lose, 20, 30 grand, right? You don't get to see that big of wins and losses in this kind of strategy, but you make that steady money, and over the years, you know, when it really starts to accrue to some certain designated, to some certain number, you start to make a pretty good living out of it, right? So yeah, guys, if you got any questions about any altcoins, feel free to ask now, because now it's the time to ask them, right? We are now on the stream. So that's pretty much for Bitcoin. So let's check for Ethereum. Ethereum, I'm not gonna lie, it's even more than the Bitcoin. Part of this, why I also think that this is done for, it's mostly Ethereum, because look at this structure on daily. This structure is very wrecked, right? So right now you had on Ethereum, you had multiple daily closes. You have like a half candle underneath here and now a full candle. And you know, if they can't push it, you're about to get a third candle as well, or should I say a second full candle. This is your point where you now need to break. But even though, I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if you break this, I'm not gonna be personally looking for a long on Ethereum, because this is just too poor at the moment, right? This is just too poor. So right now, if I was to think about any sort of possible longs on Ethereum, it would be about when we break this, right? If we manage to break this, then yes, I would be interested in some Ethereum longs. But even though if we break 2.20, I am not going to be long in anything. I'm only be long in Bitcoin, because Ethereum is a lot weaker at the moment than Bitcoin, a lot weaker. And it's probably going to be, it really comes down to a question if Bitcoin can carry the Ethereum, right? If Bitcoin can carry the Ethereum at this point, then just go back up, right? But yeah, I mean, we still got this buy area. I'll be buying Ethereum down here. Wait, actually, this buy area is a little bit skewed. I need to make it a little bit better. Yeah, A little bit. This is the box where I'm going to be personally buying Ethereum in. A little bit like this, yeah. This is the box, and I'm going to be attacking a little bit of Ethereum. And then, of course, I'm going to be buying it lower as well on $600, right? Yep, around 630. That's going to be my next one. That's going to be for plays. So, yeah, that's going to be good. So I'm going to be waiting. Personally, I'm going to be waiting for Ethereum there. And, you know, as you have this kind of structure, this is a very poor structure for Ethereum. So I'll be really surprised if they can manage to save it from this, right? Gotta be logical about it. Let's also check Ethereum Bitcoin. I mean, Ethereum Bitcoin is one of the ones that we... Wait, that's not the right chart. Oh yeah, so we kind of had, right? We kind of broke the area as well on Ethereum. Look at that. So we were quite on point with that one, saying that it's going to break. Yep, after that double top and everything. So right now what you're going to wait again is for the green box. Green box as well on Ethereum. And this is now you got one candle underneath this, and now you're about to get a second one as well. So yeah, this is pretty much confirmed as well. I'm gonna say like this. From this confirmation, I'm gonna be aiming for this green box, which is, let me see, from weekly again. Let me see what this green box was devised from. So right now, if we went underneath this and this and this was tested, I'm gonna have to move this green box even a little bit lower right now. It's right around about here. This is where I'm suddenly gonna expect Ethereum Bitcoin chart wise to go from now on. And now obviously, wait, let me see the weekly as well. We're already, okay, so weekly hasn't closed underneath there yet. Now if we're gonna go for Bitcoin D, because this is the one, let's see. I mean, we are massacring the Bitcoin dominance. Like, look at that, Arnaud. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, if this Bitcoin dominance were tradable, we would be rich. Because out of 20 moves that we had in the last year, only one didn't play out. So we have already accuracy ratio, and Bitcoin D is insane at this point. So yeah, right now you broke the structure out. You definitely tested, I mean, you hold the green line like I said. You tested a red box again, right? And right now you're going to be holding this area, and then you should slowly be coming up to at least this or this, right? So this is right now, this is where we're looking at it. So Bitcoin dominance still playing into our hands as we imagined ourselves, right? So yeah, I mean, obviously if crypto can all go down right now, this doesn't mean a lot in terms of bull market or anything else like that, because market cap, crypto, and also stuff can go down and this still goes up, right? Because Bitcoin, a lot of the money from alts then flows into Bitcoin, right? Back into Bitcoin. And yeah, you could potentially test all the way up to 60. But yeah, that's going to be quite a high test. Yeah. That's the potential. And this is what you kind of want to see right now. If the current range doesn't hold, right, you can go all the way down to 20K. And this is where you want to kind of see this test again. So yeah, so Bitcoin could potentially, you know, if you want to, oops, that's not right. If you want to go all the way, okay, not this much down with the first try, then at least this one. The problem is, you know, because you didn't have any sort of reaction from up here, I'm hoping that you're at least going to get a reaction from this part, right? So get a reaction from this part, you got to front run it a little bit, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton of liquidity on 20K. I'm talking shit ton, so you got to front run it just a little bit, maybe for a grand or two. So yeah, after you get in, I hope you really do fill it here, and then at least give us a relief to like 35K or something, you know? At least that, and if possible, maybe even up here, right? That would be pretty good if something like this happens right now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see right now how this is going to play out. So as we stuck in the range, let's talk about skiing. What do you mean talking about skiing? Like, you know, there's like, you can see it down here on my PC, it's 33 degrees outside. Are you serious about skiing, man? Like, I don't think you can find snow anywhere here. Probably have to go to like Norway or something to catch some snow, and even Norway probably doesn't have it at the moment, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so yeah, as we said, class today, Bitcoin D hard rejection on 50%. It's not really a hard rejection, it's playing as it should at the moment, right? Like, it definitely didn't expect to break that box on the first try, or sorry, in the second try, so definitely a bit of pullback right now. It didn't hurt, or it's not gonna hurt anybody, right? Go check Hintertax. Where is that even? Hintertax. What is that, like German? That doesn't sound like a German name. What is that? I mean, what country is that? Zlatan K says, hi guys, all is well. Well, I mean, I guess all is well for sure. Can you look at Austria? Oh yeah, I love Austria. So Man, I've been, I was skiing in Austria for a couple of times. Wait, it's Kitzbühel is in Austria or not? I forgot. Where they usually have the competitions. I think Kitzbühel is in Austria. Anyways, I was there.
Honestly, I don't know, mate. But
Yeah, I mean, I was skiing a couple of times there. And Italy and Austria, they have really good ski resorts. Holy shit, man, you know. Austria has, both of them have pretty good ones. Oh yeah, also glacier. I was on one glacier. I think it's, I don't know if it's Austria and Germany again. It's Glocksglockner, something like that. Glocksglockner, something like that. Yeah, Glocksglockner, something like that. I don't know. Kids is in Austria, so yeah, I was in Kitzbühel in Austria. Yeah, I was there skiing a couple of times. There's another expensive resort in Austria, which I forgot, and I skied there as well. And damn, I was like, good thing I'm trading because this shit expensive. I mean, it's probably like it was like a VIP resort. I mean, not VIP, but it was kind of made like in sort of a VIP sense. That was also a pretty nice resort. Yeah, let me check AR for you, my dude. Wow, not good. Like, I don't know what to tell you about this one, bro. Like, personally, I would be exiting this after like a couple of days. Like, you get a daily close underneath here and get another one. Then I would actually aggressively exit on a pullback. Aggressively exit, because this seems to be done. So hopefully this gets you to here so you can have a exit. At least to here. I mean, this is an ugly chart. This is like, I really don't know what to tell you. Like, it's never been this low. So yeah, in this sort of sense, I would definitely look to exit this one. Let's say check Nano. Yep, Nano broke it as well. I didn't close underneath, but broke it. Still, you know, if you're in it, this is your profit take right now, and then probably should be getting out of this, because the next test is going to be much lower. It's going to be around here. And if it's going to be around here, what are we looking at here? 40%? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then for another one, bam, right here. You can write that one down. Oh, now for the video. Bam. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of video possibilities right now, because a lot of these coins are opening up on important areas that haven't been tested before, because the run was too parabolic, and now they're gonna be returning back. So we are going to go back to our old system of trading, which we did last year, right? It's gonna be pretty much like this. So yeah, pretty much two areas. Let me actually check how these charts are looking at BTC wise, because I always look at this. Okay, so looks like we are approaching to our lines that we have made. Oh my gosh, this was long back. There's like 2 years back that we have made this. So yeah, it looks like we are approaching those lines. And I'm gonna tell you, these lines are still legit. These lines are still legit. Although at this time around, I'd rather use boxes, because people understand boxes better. So I'm just gonna do like this. It's just easier to comprehend. So you see, guys, during the years, I've also learned how to do stuff, you know. So yeah, this is your BTC version of the box. And BTC version, you can really see it's bearish. Like, you've dropped it, you've closed it daily underneath it. You're about to get a second day, right? So BTC version actually more bearish than the USDT version is at the moment. So this one is pretty much screwed, man. Michael Blur. Wait, is he Burry? Is he Burry? That's the guy from The Big Short, right? Is his name Burry? Calling for mother of all crashes for crypto. Michael Burry is one of... Yeah, I know. He's the one from The Big Short, right? The one that... I mean, the first guy that kind of said that the crisis is coming, and he went out to banks and asked them to create all of this index, especially for him, so that he could short. But there's also one good lesson. You know, everybody always says Michael Burry, you know, that guy is a genius, that guy is I don't know what, you know. And I say, well, he is a genius. He definitely analyzed the big crash good, and, you know, he predicted it and everything. But little people do know, I mean, not a lot of people know, he almost got liquidated. That's the funniest part, right? I mean, did you know that or not?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because before the crash happened, he almost got liquidated, right? So
the timing was
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
timing.
He was a couple of months away from being liquidated because he spent so much money from the fund, and everybody was starting to call him crazy and everything, and fund didn't want to support him anymore. They wanted to close his position, and his position was hugely underwater. Obviously, he then made billions, right? Or hundreds of millions after the crash happened, right? But my point is, yes, he is a genius trader, but look what happens when you don't manage the risk, right? Classic. So that's a good lesson for you as well. Again, you can be a genius fucking trader, man. If you don't manage risk, shit like that can happen. So imagine, imagine if he got, I don't know, liquidated 1 month before a big crash happened. He would never be in any movie. He would never be talked about. Everybody would consider him as a fool, right? But just because he got lucky a little bit, let's just say I'm going to say a little bit lucky because he over leveraged, just because he got lucky for a couple of months, people deemed him as a genius, right? So there's the lesson in there: manage your goddamn risk, right? Because it doesn't matter how good of a trader you are, if you don't manage your risk, you're gonna get fucked eventually. And maybe he didn't get fucked in 2007, but right now, if he's gonna do the same thing with the same kind of risk, now this is the point where he could potentially get fucked, right? Have you guys ever used TPO, time price opportunity charts, for your trading? Time price opportunity charts, that's actually the first time I'm hearing about this. I mean, I know about heat charts, I've used those, delta charts, yeah, pretty much, but price opportunity charts, that is new to me. Like, I'm not really sure about that, but I mean, maybe you can link me something, I'll check it out, I'll explore a little bit. I'm always open to seeing something new, and not because I would use it anymore, because I found my strategy, but it's always good to know what is out there on the market and what people are doing, because sometimes you might hit a jam. Let's see, ADA, USDT. So ADA fabulously buy 0.3, have a look. Oh, ADA fabulous buy around 0.3, yes. I mean, I think we already said this last time, right? That's a good buy area. Wait, did we do it on any other chart? I think this one was probably Bittrex, right? Yeah, Bittrex. Yeah. Yep, it is a fabulous buy area. I think we already discussed this one the last time. Yep, I did remember it down there as well. So not much to add on this one. Let's see what happens. So that rejection point, look at that. That was perfect. Look at that, right? Not more you can expect. You lose the area, you close a couple of candles underneath it, you coming out, you test it. This is exactly what should have happened on Bitcoin. Exactly. But did it happen on Bitcoin? No, it fucking didn't, right? We couldn't even test 45k. This is exactly what the shit should have happened there, So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now you dropped it underneath here. You still didn't close it, but this is pretty much, I'm going to say in structure like this, pretty much, I'm going to be a big guess that it's done. And of course, I've got to look at my Doge. I got to look at my Doge or not. I'm going to cry, man. Have you seen my short on Doge or not?
The miss of the century.
Sneeze. Oops. Look at my short. Son of a bitch. It's only 60%. It's alright. It's alright, Arnaud. We too rich. Anyways, we don't need money. Like, who needs money these days, right? Oh boy, this is gonna hit. When this is gonna hit 2 cents, I'm gonna laugh. I really am at this point. But you know what? Maybe I won't laugh because I'm gonna go for this one. Let's go. Let's go. Hit me one time. Okay, but this one I can't go in knife catching. This one is super dependent on Bitcoin. Okay, I'll have my eyes here, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna short when the price comes in here. And I'm gonna do. You've guessed it. When the price is gonna come in here, I'm gonna go 5 minutes, and I'm gonna do some crazy short. And that crazy short is gonna prove to be the top, and I'm gonna make so much money. I'm not gonna be able to count all the monies I'm gonna make or not.
Just like in
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
94%.
Oh wait,
yeah.
2 cents is only 92%? Fuck. I can't have only 92%. I need 97. But I missed the top, so right now 97 is super low. Why have you cursed me like this or not? Why have you cursed me? Yeah, okay, so this is more than I like. God damn it. Okay, yeah, might not get 97% because I'll miss the best spot. But okay, still pretty good. Still pretty good short if it's gonna launch here. But yeah, definitely sad I didn't pull the trigger there. I mean, I did pull the trigger. This was my knife catch. Let me put it that way. But didn't get filled. Didn't get filled. Sad for that. Let's see what we got else. Okay, check rep USD, and I guess that will be the last question for today. On Coinbase. Oh my gosh, this is wrecked as shit, dude. Okay, but actually I did hit the buy area, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, let me see. 75%, sorry. Not 95, 75%. But yeah, I did test the low already. Well, you missed this one. You've missed this one. But if you're holding it, God have mercy on your soul, because yeah, get out here. Get out here for sure. If it's gonna test that high. How much is that already? 30%. Okay, you still have chances. Oh boy, this crashed hard. Wait, how much did it crash here? Wait, what was this? 2018. How much it crashed here? 79%. Very, very similar. And then it still tested top, right? So you still have chances, bro. You still have oh yeah, here it's already tested. Wait, was here tested? No, here it was untested. Here it's already tested. So yeah, I'm gonna say like here. Maybe you also have chances for this. You know, I'm gonna put a line here. Maybe you got chances for this. So you're still good. Oops. So you're still good when it comes to that. 50%. Yes, you can still win, Evgeny. You can still win, my dude. Well, I guess that's it for today, guys, right? I mean, we covered pretty much everything. Are we gonna take one quick glance at Ethereum long charts and Ethereum and a Bitcoin long charts? Wait, do I still have that, or do you have it? Oh yeah, I still have it. Okay, so look at that. Bitcoin shorts are at all-time low almost. Why? Why are Bitcoin shorts so low? What? Like Bitfinex, this chart makes no goddamn sense. I mean, come on, what is this, dude? So you telling me right now we lost like a 50%, sorry, we lost 90% of our shorts because Bitcoin did a small pump from here. You know, Arnaud, we did a small pump from here. Wait, actually, we lost those shorts before this date even happens. Wait, we started losing these shorts. Oh, at the 30 grand. Wow, a lot of people closed their shorts there, if that's the correct. But these charts are meme, man. These charts are meme. Like, why do I even look at this? Yeah. Okay, our longs are all-time high, but yet Bitcoin is crashing. What the heck? Arnold, what is this conspiracy theory, right? All-time highs on longs, but Bitcoin is going down. Jesus Christ, I guess no one is selling. These charts are just ridiculously stupid. Ridiculously stupid. I don't even know what the heck they're on about. Either they're scamming them, or they're doing them as they would like, because it's only based on one exchange, and Bitfinex can pretty much do with those charts whatever it wants, or you know, it's just pure bullshit. I'll message you on Telegram 4C profile with some TPO stuff if you want to take a look at it. Something I found out about recently. It was created a long time ago, but the veteran trader named Jim Dalton. Wait, Jim Dalton, why is that guy so familiar to me? Did he retrade in any big hedge funds? Maybe I've read a book about, like, I'm not sure where do I know that name. Anyway, thanks you guys again for another great stream, by the way. Yeah, okay, so PM Arnaud with this stuff, and he will forward it to me, right? So no problem there. So yes, guys, again, next week, again, is gonna be Wednesday, because right now we just do streams on Wednesday. Because we are the Wednesday streamers from on. Same time, 3 p.m. UTC, which says 17 p.m. Central Europe time. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much same time, same place. Hopefully it's not gonna be as hot as it is right now. And right now, if you will excuse me, guys, I need to go to a grocery store and get some goddamn food, because I'm super hungry, and I'm probably gonna stop at McDonald's along the way. This is why I have a McDonald's page open, so I can calculate the calories, because I'm supposed to be on diet. It's summer, but when you're hungry as shit, you just gotta find yourself, or you just gotta find you some food. You know, fuck it, fuck the diet.
Okay, guys, take care of you. See you next.
Like, it's not like I'm gonna go on vacation this year, right? I mean, I didn't get myself vaccinated, so probably still gonna wait till, like, I don't know, till like winter or something before I get vaccinated. I don't know. We'll still see. Well, yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time, right? Right, Arnold? See them next time?
Yeah. Next time, next week.